with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a hot vibe with the good girls and the good guys?
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Complete to Addison on the out route. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Vikings, first down. 1st and goal, Minnesota.
Jones fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Jones again, and this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The Falcons at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? They sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Tackled by Jonathan Grenard. Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8.
27-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Penix. This pass is caught by London. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That puts them in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Robinson going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. He's got his man London right side. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And goal.
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Pass complete to Addison. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Okay, ready?
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
He's tackled at the 29.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. DJ Turner, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
2nd and 2. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
The 25-yard line.
Back to throw. They're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are once again back in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Maybe you only rapid pay the bills. And now not even a little bit.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter 1, they struggled. Quarter 2 here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Penix. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Maybe that ball is 2 yards shorter. It's going to give them the lead because you have a receiver running free there. That's a tough one to miss on.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And his kick here is good.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, There's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to
and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A play fake. Now Penix. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And looking to throw, Penix. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finding Hockenson here on the out route. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. This is caught by Addison. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9.
Now Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
2nd and goal.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll look to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead now 11, 24-13.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick.
And the Vikings are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards.
Up the middle, Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down. 1st and goal.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Now back to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you got to learn how to finish. The 2 Fs for a rookie quarterback.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Penix working out of the gun here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 27.
60 Vices.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side. Down to the 22-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
4th down.
So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Completes this to Addison out left.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And it will result in a fresh set of downs. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll set up a throw.
This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
T.J. Hawkinson
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, doing it makes it that much harder. Puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air, Penix. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
70 Lion.
Hands it off out of the gun. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score.
Vikings 31, Falcons 23.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
2nd and 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. A give to Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down. Stay in bounds. Keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Vikings.
On play action, they'll throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He gets it to Addison. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammate.
Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson from 19 yards away. And the Vikings have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10.
Team ready. Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
Operating from the gun, Penix. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll come up now on 2nd down. They'll throw with Penix. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Penix. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Makes the score Vikings 38, Falcons 30.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 65 yards. And the Vikings use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now Penix going to hold on to it. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Here's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They are going for it. Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. The give is to Jones. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. This is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't they?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one didn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So for Minnesota.